Hi, Y3, welcome back. So we are continuing with our work that we started yesterday, which is to understand division as grouping equally. Well done to those people who are sending in their work for me. I just thought it would be useful just to carry on with this because I just want to make sure that we're really confident about what we're doing. The people that are sending me the work, you're doing absolutely amazingly, and I can see that as well. We just want to make sure that we're just embedding it, okay, making sure that we're completely secure with it, okay. So division is grouping. What is division? Grouping in a, have a think. Well done if you said equally. So grouping, division is grouping equally. There's the same amount in each group, okay. If there's anything left over, it is a remainder, okay. Anything left over is a remainder. The answer is the number of groups made and the remainder, if there are any, okay? So here, we're just recapping from yesterday. So we've got 18 divided by 3. So I've got my whole as the 18, and I've got 3 equal boxes, okay? Now, you can do this 2 ways. You can do it by your dots, okay, or by your tallies, I don't mind, okay? Or if you're super confident with your 3 times tables, do so. Today I'm going to do my 3 times tables, okay, because I think we're ready to move on to this. So if you would like to have a pause, have a go whichever way you want to, I don't mind. Remember dots, or if you're feeling super confident, do your tallies. Most people should be going towards their times tables now, okay? So have a go. Okay, so we're going to do 8 divided by 3. So we're going to do our 3 times table. So let's do 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. How many 3s go into 18? So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So one of these boxes is the value of 6. And we can double check that by doing the inverse. Inverse. Can you say inverse? Well done. So the inverse of division is to multiply. Okay, and we can do 3 times by 6. Okay, and we do our 3 times table. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Okay, which is also what our whole was at the start. Okay, and of course you could have done your dots as well. Okay, and there would have been 6 equal dots in each one, and there should have been, yeah, in each one of these. Okay, however, I'll just come over there we go. So remember, there should be 6 equal ones. Okay, and remember, try to use your times tables now. Okay, we should be trying to move away from these dots, away from these tallies, and trying with our times tables. So again, those people who need it, I've got 12 divided by 3. So again, you can do this by your times tables. Most people should be doing that now. Or if you really need to, using these pneumocons, okay? Have a quick pause if you want to have a go using your times tables. If you need to, you can carry on with me. So we've got 12 divided by 3. So we're going to see how many 3s go into it. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So 12 divided by 3 equals 4. And you could also have done that with your 3 times table. So you're going to do 3, 6, 9, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can double check that by doing the inverse. Remember, the inverse to divide is, you say it. Well done if you said multiplication. So doing 3 times 4. So again, 3, 6, 9, 12, which is also what our whole was. Brilliant. So let's move on to the next one. So this one's slightly trickier, okay? So if you want to, you can have a pause and try and have a go with your times tables. If you want to carry on with me, you can do. Okay, so we're going to see how many 3s go into 17. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I can't fit another one in because I haven't got enough here. Okay, so I managed to fit in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I managed to fit in 5. However, I've got 2 left over, or 2 remainders. So we've got 5, remainder 2. Now you could also have done this with your times table, and the best way to do it with your times table, again, using your 3 times tables. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Okay, we can't go any higher because the next one will be 18, and we only have 17. So we've got 15, so we've got 5. But because we've got 15 and we've got 17 here, so we've got to see how much we have left over. So from that 15, from that 17, so 16, 17. We've got 2 remainders. So we've got 5, remainder 2. Okay. So here, okay, we've got our bar model again. So a group of 27 children. Oh, by the way, these are all different, okay, from yesterday. They're all different. I have made sure that they are. So a group of children share 27 sweets. In the end, they have 3 each. How many? In the end, they have 3 each. How many children were they shared between? So we've got our group of 27, and we're sharing them by 3. So again, you can do your times tables with this, or you can do your bar model, your tally, or your circles. Have a pause, have a think. Okay, welcome back. So I'm going to do my times tables here. So I know I have to do 27 divided by, oh, that's a terrible division there. Let's do that again. Divided by 3. Okay, so I'm going to do my 3 times table. So I'm going to do 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27. How many 3s go into 27? Well done if you managed to find 9 of those sections. So they had 9 between them. And you could have also done, if you needed to double check it, you can do the inverse. The inverse to divide is to multiply. Well done if you managed to say that as well. So if you do 9 times by 3, 9 times by 3, so 9, 18, 27, which is also our whole up here. So well done if you managed to do that. Next one. Okay. So this one is a slightly tricky one, okay? So we've got 18 divided by 4, okay? So let's see how many 4s go into 18 equally. So we've got 4, 8, 12, 16. Then we go to 20. However, we only have 18. So the number that we're going to have is 16. Okay, so if you want to write that number down for now, you can do. So 4, 8, 12, 16. How many times can it equally go into it? Well done if you said each box would equal 4. However, because you had that 16 and you have 18, you have something left over. You have remainders left over. So you have 18 divided by 4, yeah, that's right, equals 4. Remember, you've got that 16, find the difference between the 18 and 16, 16, 17, 18, 4, remainder 2. And if you wanted to, in each box, you could have done that or put a remainder 2 here, okay? And that would have worked out just the same. So, well done, you had to go at that one. So, have a quick pause of this one. This one does have a remainder. So remember how I did it on the other one. If you need to have a bit of a, oops, screen shaking. Remember, if you want to have a go at, have a look at it again, just to recap, you can do. Again, you can use your dots and your tallies. However, I want most people to moving on to their times tables, okay, because we need to start getting a bit better at those, okay. So off you go. Okie dokie, welcome back. So a baker bakes 21 loaves. He sells them in bags of 5. How many bags can he make? So we've got our whole, which is 21. And then he's going to share them by 5 equally, okay? So let's do our number sentence. We've got 21. You would have thought I would have been better writing under my computer, but evidently I've got worse. Okay, so we've got 21 divided by 5. So let's see how many 5s go into 21. So 5, 10, 15, 20. I can't go to 25 because that's more than 21. So we know we can go into it equally 4 times. Whoops. Okay. However, because you had 20 and you've got 21, you have a remainder. If you had 20, whoops, and you've got 21, how much is left over? How much have you got left remaining? Well done. If you said 4, remainder 1. Okay, so I have put the sheets on from yesterday, and if you do need a bit of a recap of them or you need to carry on with those sheets, you can do, okay? So again, have a quick pause if you want to go through these again. I'm more than happy for you to do that, okay? So this is semicircle. Remember, if you've already done this, this is fine. If you want to have a re-go at it again, just a bit of a recap, that's also fine as well. So this is where we probably got up to, oh no, we got up to the word problems, didn't we, yesterday? So again, if you want another repractice of those with the bar models, do it, okay? These ones will not have any remainders, okay? So then we got on to these ones yesterday, okay? So remember, if you want to have a go at it or carry on with any work that you didn't get finished yesterday, that's fine as well. So now we're going on to our new work here, okay? So circle the counters into groups, okay? How many groups did you make? How many are left over? Again, this is just the pictorial version of remainders, okay? So again, have a pause if you want to. They're also on the school website if you want to download them and print them off. That's even better if you can do. But if you would like to, you can do it on a sheet, on a piece of paper at home. Okay. So here, this is our hexagon sheet. So there are remainders with this, okay? So remember, try and use it without the dots. If you're really struggling, do the dots or the tallies if you want to, okay? But there are remainders in this one. And then we're on to this one, okay? And then it's the word problems here, okay? Read the questions carefully, have a go at bar models, try and use your timetables. If you're really struggling, use your dots and tallies if you need to, okay? Okay, so we're on to our skill shop now. So today we are adding 10, okay? So remember, if we're adding 10, which column is going to change? Well done if you said the tens column. So I'm going to start with this first semicircle one. So we've got 856, add 10. So remember, our tens columns is going to change. We've got hundreds, tens, 1. So this column is going to change. So we're adding 10 to 856. Remember, this 5 is worth 5 tens. So 5 tens equals 50. And we're adding a 10 to it. So I'm going to add a 10, this column is going to change and it's going to get bigger, okay? Remember the other columns don't need to change, okay? So my answer is 866. Well done if you managed to get that home. Let's do this one, because this one it starts to get a little bit trickier. So I've got 498, oops, never mind, add 10. Okay, so remember, we've got 100, tens and ones. Remember, the ones don't need to change if you're adding 10. However, in this column number of 498, we've got 9 tens, okay? If we have more than 9 in a column and we're adding to it, we're going to have to carry, okay? So think, if I've got 9 tens and I add an extra 10, 9 tens add an extra 10 equals 100. So this column will have to change as well. This column is going to get bigger, okay? So this column turns into 100's column, turns into 500. Now, because we had our 10 tens, our 100, this 10 is no longer a 9 anymore. It turns into a 0 because we carried that extra 1 into the hundreds column. And luckily, our ones column stays the same and we have 508. Okay, so again, you can do whichever column you want to. Okay, make sure you're challenging yourself. Okay, you can do your semicircle and your triangle. If you want to do triangle and your semicircle, if you want to do all of them, that'll be fine as well. So have a pause, have a go. Okay, and welcome back if you had a go at that. And I'm going to show you the answers to these ones. So well done if you managed to have a go at those ones. Okay, any work that you do, please make sure that you send it to y3willow@australiabioandwood.org. I would love to see it. Make sure your name's on it as well, just so I know who's sending me the work. And I will see you soon. Bye for now.